my family, they argue so much, it's incredible. Like, last year, my mom and grandma stopped talking for 3 months straight because they couldn't agree on whether or not Mark Ruffalo is a good guy in real life. That's where we're at. My dad's wearing fedoras now. Very cool. My dad's fedora has rhinestones on the side of it in the shape of a fleur-de-lis. Nothing says I wanted a tattoo, but my wife said no, like the dad would I love my parents. I like them a lot. They're very cool. People tell me I'm a lot like them. And normally that means like, oh, you have your mother's eyes, or, you know, the way your dad laughs, or whatever. But one time I went to a dentist who told me that me and my mom have the same mouth. That's what he said. What I heard was, you and your mom got the same slutty little mouth. No, thank you. I don't like that at all. My parents, when I was growing up, they were too broke to buy us Halloween costumes and too lazy to make them for us. Right, so I hate Halloween. I have a lot of negative feelings towards Halloween because of this. One year I decided I was going to go as a pirate. I was going through a pirate phase. I only answered to Captain Jack. It's another story. But so I decided I was going to be a pirate this year. So I was up. I had to do it myself, you know. So I got a white shirt. Right. I got a piece of black construction paper that I painted a Jolly Roger on, and I taped it to my forehead. And I tucked the big white shirt into jeans and tried to leave the house to go trick-or-treating. And my mom was waiting by the door, and she says, "I don't think so, Samuel." And she's holding a pair of my dad's gross spandex bicycle shorts in her hands. You know, like those like really gross 90s spandex shorts with like a big crotch pad in there? She says, "I don't think so, Samuel. Pirates do not wear jeans." And I was like, you know what else they don't wear, Mom? Dad's spandex bicycle shorts. She told me I couldn't go out unless I wore them, so I did. So now I'm like a 9-year-old walking around with my dad's spandex, looking like a very well-endowed 9-year-old. With his padded crotch, just knocking on people's doors like, "Candy! I love some candy." And they'd be like, "What are you?" We're like, "Deprived?" Mostly, I think is what that is. Please give me all the candy now, because as soon as I get home, my parents are going to take it away from me and trade it for a handful of carob chips that they got from the bulk bin at the food co-op. Unmarked bin that they just stick their hands in. So, food co-ops are great. Love them a lot. I'm not a super confident person, I'll say that right now, but I'm trying. I'm on Zoloft. The world is fantastic. But I would really like to get to the point where I was as confident as I was when I was 19, because that was the year that I decided to start smoking a pipe and writing my memoirs. So I really so confident. I would love to be there again. I recently found a copy of the first chapter of my memoirs. My memoir was entitled "They Say They'll Kill You." Very cool. The first line is, "They say they'll kill you. Cigarettes? I don't mind. I like to watch the smoke dance in the moonlight as I kill myself with every breath." I told people this. I wanted this to be. You see what I'm talking about? This is the confidence I would love. I'd love to have that. Boy. I moved into a new apartment. Thank you so much. My apartment is very nice. I cannot afford it. Not who can? My girlfriend. Very cool. No, I can't afford it, and the landlord decided, you can't afford this, so you need to get a cosigner. And I thought, great. So then I had to get someone to sign a guarantor form. And if you don't know what that is, that's a legally binding document that says my rent will always be paid, and that my father will never respect me. Ever. I do, I feel like if you're an adult and you have to get one of those, you need to order off the kids' menu for the rest of the night. Chicken nuggets only. I like this apartment. It's very nice. I'm not stoked about Cloroxing the bottom of my slippers, which is something that apparently I have to do now. But it's very cool. We have a bidet. It's very fancy. Yes, thank you so much. If I may be so bold as to complain about the bidet, which I will. Too cold. Okay? Much too cold. Inevitably, my father will be paying top dollar for this place. And if that water is anything cooler than tepid, I'm going on a rent strike. All right, that's it for me. Thank you, everybody.